Jonathan Mayo, and for more than 20 years, I've traced the path of baseball's rising stars, navigating the back roads of the national pastime and basking in the glow of small-town America's spirit, where the team is woven into the fabric of everyday life, where it's more than just a game. It's a celebration of the people, the traditions, and the culture that give these places their soul. This is Grassroots.
This is going to be one of those games that you're going to have to fight the elements. Wow! And I don't think that'll be the last bat toss we see tonight.
I would imagine not. As he slid behind Neto, took out his legs, but Neto held onto the ball.
Check out what our cameras caught. That's right. Smacking himself in the face. He really likes to pump himself up and make himself angry.
Oh, he used the hat. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, take a bow. All right, absolutely.
All right, I got a couple packs of 1986 Topps baseball cards. Let's open them up and see who's in here. I love the bubble gum. Oh my. Tom Seaver, but with a White Sox uniform on. The franchise for the Mets. I played with him in 1983, my rookie season. I was just in awe with these guys when I saw them in spring training and got a chance to play with them. Baseball cards of memories.
Out to the booth one final time before first pitch. Tim Neverett, Rick Monday, guys.
Tim, thanks again. Gorgeous afternoon at Dodgers Stadium for a ball game. Dodgers and the Padres coming up, and right after the game, the Dodgers will head out to Colorado, take on the Rockies, but business to take care of first here today. Yu Darvish against Tyler Glasnow. Glasnow making his 12th start. Since he's come back from the injured list, he hasn't had a decision yet, although he's pitched pretty well. Pitched well in his last outing against Toronto, going 5 2/3 innings, allowing just 2 earned runs on 4 hits. Again, no decision. 1-1 for Glasnow, and the right-hander hopes for a big day this afternoon.
Yeah, and if you look at Glasnow, it's a little deceiving. Say, well, 1-1 and 11 starts, but if we look at the 6 starts since the 9th of July, while his record is 0-1, his ERA is only 2.34, but he's not had runs scored for him in those 6 starts, a total of just 9 runs. And then to compound the problems, when he has pitched well, the Dodgers have scored. When he's left the game with the lead, the bullpen has not been able to shut down the opposing team. So for Glasnow, don't be misled by the record. He's given up just a 172 batting average against, and the big right-hander hopefully is going to be giving a lot of innings here this afternoon.
Yeah, that batting average against the best in the National League among its starters right now. Yu Darvish, 2-3, 5.61 ERA since coming off the IL. He's kind of been grinding it out some. He'll make his 8th start, and when he's been on the road this year, things have not gone his way. His earned run average away from Petco Park, 736.
Well, he blew out the candles on his birthday cake yesterday, 39 years of age. But one thing about it, when he has runners on base, he goes to a lot of off-speed pitches. And by the way, Yu Darvish throws only about 16 different type pitches. It's difficult to label them, but he will zip that fastball by you. But once he gets ahead, and again with runners on base, the last 3 years, he's gone to a really high percentage of off-speed pitches.
And one of the keys against him will be Ohtani. Shohei 1 for 11 career against Darvish. Darvish against Glasnow. Dodgers and the Padres coming up, Tim.
All right, first pitch is next. Afterwards, David Vassay's got you covered with all the postgame, including Dodger talk as well. Enjoy it. Dodgers going for the sweep next. Tyler Glasnow on the mound when we come back. This has been Morocco Casino Dodgers on Deck on the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
World champions once again, my friend.
World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers.
This is just the beginning of this team's title window.
Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way. Yeah.
This has been Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck on the world champion Dodgers Audio Network.
You either with me or against me, though.
Living out their dream. They've added even more.
Now we go for 2 in a row.
Win, 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 win. Yeah. Curve everything else. Win, 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 win.
In the backyard and dreaming about
this moment.
Start chasing that chip. Stop. Win, 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 win.
This has been Morongo Casino. Dodgers on deck. The MVP for fun, food, and good times. Dodgers baseball is brought to you by Superior Grocers.
Quality, variety, and value.
Shakey's Pizza.
Get more meal for deal at Shakey's.com.
And by Estrella Jalisco.
Back-to-back home runs in the bottom of the ninth.
First pitch is just moments away on your home of the world champion LA Dodgers. The home of the world champion LA Dodgers. KLAC KYSR HD2 Los Angeles. Make us a preset on the free iHeartRadio app.
National League West Division champion.
10,000 hours.
There's still more steps to take.
Get to stepping.
So go ahead and give us the flowers.
Just getting started.
Gotta know by now it's way more than luck.
This team.
Well, we certainly served it up over the plate. This is a burger fit for a home run king, the 99 burger in honor of Aaron Judge. They sell a bazillion of these at Yankee Stadium. It looks pretty good. I feel like we passed the test. What about you?
I think so.
Yeah, mine was a tops now as well. I hit my first walk-off last year against the Mets.
Jacob Young, Nationals win. Now he's got his first walk-off big league hit.
Dad had bought a stack of them. And I was like, I think we can get these ourselves, but he went ahead and bought a stack for himself.
Like business cards. There you go.
But it was awesome just to, have that moment and have everyone so excited to, have a picture of you is a fun moment.
Five-man umpiring crew here today, and this young superstar is in the stands.
And did their feet get tangled up? Yes, so Hoppy tripped, or he might have caught that ball.
Down. There's a fastball. There's a flying bat. It's a high toss. And that ball is off the ladder. It's actually off the ladder. You never see that.
Haggerty is on with an infield hit. A little tumble behind the mound. Hat fell off. That was awesome. I mean, you just don't see that.
You know what happened in 2014.
A World Series win for the San Francisco Giants.
Look at how clean that is. The gold, I don't know if you guys know what the gold means, but the gold means you are the World Series champions from the year before. But it's the honor of a lifetime, getting to win back-to-back World Series championships with two different teams.
September 28th, only at participating AMPM stores while supplies last.
City of Hope, advancing cancer care at life-saving speed. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
In Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Rogan and Rodney at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeartRadio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app.
It's right here.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for all the hottest acts. Don't miss Carrie Underwood as she
Star and Lewis. Be a part of the Galpin story. It starts at Galpin.com.
Let's go to the Galpin Motors broadcast booth.
And now your voices of the LA Dodgers.
Rick Monday and Tim Neverett.
Live from Dodger Stadium, it's the final game of the 3-game series. It's the Dodgers against the Padres, and the Dodgers going for the sweep over San Diego. Hi, everybody. Rick Monday alongside Tim Neverett and with producer engineer Dwayne McDonald. Another glorious afternoon in Southern California, and why not? The Dodgers victorious in each of these first 2 games. They now have a 1-game lead. They're back atop the National League Western Division, 1 in front of San Diego. Arizona now has overtaken San Francisco, so it's the Diamondbacks in 3rd place. They're 10.5 back. And for the Dodgers over San Diego this year have won 7 of the 9 games, so they have clinched the season series against them. On the mound today, Tyler Glasnow for the Dodgers. They've taken the field. Here's the rest of the starting lineup for Dave Roberts. Shohei Ohtani, the designated hitter. He'll lead things off. Mookie Betts batting second and playing at shortstop. Will Smith behind the plate doing the catching. He shot down 3 attempted stolen bases last night. Freddie Freeman will bat in the cleanup spot. He's at first. In right field, Teoscar Hernandez, who homered his 20th of the season last night. Andy Pages is in center. In left field, Michael Conforto. Alex Freeland will start at second base this afternoon. And making his major league debut, just arriving, Buddy Kennedy will be at third base. For Glasnow, his 12th start, and in spite of a record of 1-1, the last 6 starts since July 9th. While he's 0-1 in that stretch, his ERA is just 2.34. However, the Dodgers in those 6 starts have scored a total of just 9 runs behind him. The umpiring assignments, working the plate, calling the balls a strike, Jeremy Rayhack. Chris Conroy, the crew chief, is at first. John Tampain umpiring at second. And Brennan Miller is over at third. We'll join you tomorrow from Denver. First pitch at 5:40. But we will join you at 4:30 with the Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck show. Yoshinobu Yamamoto will start in that one against the Rockies. Happy to have you with us. Dodgers in San Diego here for the final game. And with the play, here's Tim.
Thank you, Mo. Dodgers in their traditional home whites. Padres, the brown game jerseys. Gray Road pants, and Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in. First pitch of the game, check swing foul into the Padre dugout. And we're underway at 1:10 in the afternoon. 81 beautiful degrees, clear skies. Brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Glasnow, high stretch, and the 0-1 pitch. And he'll deal inside, 1 ball and 1 strike to Tatis. Tatis has been on base in 7 straight. Had a multi-hit game last night. Single-double. Struck out once and walked once. 1-1 pitch. He'll look at a strike on the outside corner, a sinker, about knee-high. Tatis starts the day hitting .267, 17 home runs. 49 runs batted in. Stretch by Glasnow. His 1-2. And a breaking ball just outside. Went with a good curve. Could not get Tatis to chase it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 12th start of the season for Glasnow. He pumps one home, and it's fouled off to the right and out of play. Slight breeze blowing out to left center.
Good velocity already by Glasnow. The last pitch at 98 miles an hour.
81 degrees. You'd think this would be a really good day to pitch. Be nice and loose. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on a slider. And that's how Glasnow's day begins, with a strikeout of Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well, Tim, we talked last night about the San Diego Padres. They swing early in counts. In fact, when they put the first pitch into play this year as a team, hitting over .330. And they have shown that each of the first 2 games of the series.
Well, Luis Arraez, left-handed batter. The DH this afternoon had been playing first base. He swings at the first pitch and launches it to the gap in left center field. That'll split the outfielders and roll to the wall. Arraez around first and into second with a double.
Did I mention they swing a lot at first pitches?
You did.
I mean, that's an incredibly high number for a batting average, over .330. That's as the team. So if we look at game 1, I thought that Clayton Kershaw did just a marvelous job in not giving really good pitches in that first offering to hitters anywhere near the middle of the plate.
Well, Rise on second base, his 25th double. 1 out, Manny Machado the batter. Machado hitting .294. High stretch by Glasnow, looks back at second, comes home, and throws one low. Ball 1. Machado's had a rough couple of weeks. Hasn't driven in a run in about 2 weeks, which is his longest stretch since 2018. Open stance from the right side. A third baseman for the Padres waits. Stretching the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Another slider. And it's 1-1 to Manny Machado.
Yeah, Machado comes into this series month of August, .239, and this month he's driven in 1.
With runners in scoring position this season, Glasnow has held opponents to just 3 for 31. There's another swing and a miss at another slider. So 3 for 31, that translates into an .097 average. And with 2 strikes on hitters, Glasnow's average against is .059. Batters are 6 for 102.
And that's just not this year. The last 2 years is below 100, which is the lowest mark of any starting pitcher qualified with the number of innings in baseball.
Glasnow ready. Now the 1-2. Slider outside corner, got him. Called strike 3. Machado is in utter disbelief, staring at Jeremy Rahak. And now he walks back to the first base dugout. Strikeout number 2 for Glasnow. Both of them have come on a slider. Left-handed batter, Jackson Merrill. Merrill hitting .262, 9 home runs. Runner at second, 2 men out. Pitch. Swung on and missed. Well, he's got the slider going early.
Oh, it's a nasty one, too.
He's getting a lot of side-to-side movement and a downward break on it. 0-1 to Merrill. Stretch, look at second, and the pitch. A little bit low, check swing. He didn't check it. Appeal to the third base umpire, Brennan Miller. Confirms that was a swing, and it's 0-2. And again, it was the slider. Chances are we'll see another one here. Glasnow steps on the rubber. Going with a high stretch. Now glove at the chest to pitch. Check swing goes back to the backstop.
Yeah, a balk was called because he did not come to a complete and discernible stop.
So Rise moves over to third base.
And that's just a lack of concentration right there. Did not come set.
And Rise trying to take off from third. He's trying to distract Glasnow. Third baseman Buddy Kennedy playing way back and off the line. So Rise getting a big lead at third. Saw Tatis doing this last night. Stretch in the 0-2 to Merrill. Strike 3 called. He throws a slider right down the middle. So Glasnow strikes out 3 with a double mixed in. 1 hit for the Padres, 1 man left, no runs. After a half inning, it does.
I believe this one's it's a rookie card, I know, but I feel like it's the first card that I ever, like, big league card. Obviously, as a kid, trying to get to the big leagues, the dream of making it. But as a kid that had cards, right, as a kid, this is like seeing your card the first time is pretty cool. So that's pretty powerful when you see that card.
Play in Toronto. Guerrero sends over some good stuff for the guys, so when we play in Toronto, I definitely dive into that.
You gotta be careful with Vladdy, bro, because a Dominican breakfast will put you to sleep, bro. ¿Cómo está sonando la comida dominicana ya?
La comida dominicana ya no sé cómo está sonando, porque obviamente mi esposa me cocina. O sea, hay restaurantes, pero no voy a comer comida latina.
Casino.com. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
No score, bottom of the first. Shohei Ohtani up his first at bat. Brought to you by Asahi Super Dry Beer, embodying the refreshing taste of modern Japan. Go beyond the expected. Ohtani at 283, 43 home runs, tied for the league lead. And facing Yu Darvish. And Darvish whips in a strike. These two have met 11 times before. Shohei is 1 for 11 against his countrymen. Nothing in one pitch from Darvish. And Ohtani takes outside a little bit low. And the count 1-1 strike to Shohei.
Darvish to throw multiple pitches, depending upon your interpretation, anywhere from 8 to 9 different pitches. He'll also vary the cadence in his delivery.
1-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled straight back. Ball and 2 strikes to Shohei.
But that slider has been hit hard. Now, this is only his 8th start, but that slider has been hit close to 280 average.
It's been kind of a flip a coin situation with him since he's come back this year. At Petco Park in San Diego, he's very, very good, but on the road he has an ERA almost 7.5. 7.36 is his ERA away from home. Pitch to Ohtani is a curveball low.
There's something to look at also. Talked about the Padres' first pitch swinging as a team 330. Well, for Yu Darvish in his first 7 starts, and really over the last 3 years, first pitch, 405 average against him.
2-ball, 2-strike pitch to Shohei. And he'll swing and rip it to right field, a base hit. Leadoff single for Ohtani. He's been on base now in 15 straight games.
Ball out away from him. He just hooked around it. He is so quick and so powerful. He makes it look real easy. It's not.
Mookie Betts' turn. He is a 241 hitter. Mookie up from the right side. Last night, Mookie walked and scored, went 0 for 3 otherwise. Ohtani leads at first, the stretch by Darvish, and the pitch. Inside ball 1. Mookie with 12 home runs, 56 runs batted in. Hitting 174 against Darvish in his career, but he does have a home run against him. And a 1-0 now from Darvish. Mookie takes on the inside edge of the plate. A fastball for a strike.
Just watching Will Smith in the on-deck circle getting ready for his at bat. He's going through everything, including the stance, digging with his right foot. Now this is on deck. Goes his stance, waggles the bat.
And a 1-1 from Darvish. Mookie watches it sail outside. He threw them the cutter. 2 balls and a strike to Betts. 1 on, nobody out. Bottom of the first inning, game 3 of this 3-game set. Dodgers have won the first 2. 2-1 pitch. And that's on the outside corner, barely for a strike. Darvish is just trying to paint. He painted the inside edge, now the outside edge. Mookie with 2 strikes on it. 2-2 the count. Darvish sets. Waits. Now the pitch. And that is outside with a splitter.
Yeah, and that's an off-speed. In fact, there's so many different numbers that are available. For you, Darvish, the last 3 years, we talked about tendencies. Well, the last 3 years, with 2 strikes, he throws off-speed pitch almost 60% of the time. So there is a very definite pattern.
Darvish with the payoff pitch. And Mookie fouls it off to the right. So he'll get another. Darvish talked about the splitter. He's been relying on that heavily, especially in his last 3 starts. He's thrown it better than 21% of the time. Payoff pitch to Betts on the way. Ohtani jumping around near first. He dives back as Darvish senses something going on over there. Throws over. Ohtani was trying to get a bigger jump. Ohtani strides into his lead. Held on by Ryan O'Hearn. 3-2 to Mookie Betts. There goes Ohtani. And the pitch inside, ball 4. And the Dodgers have set up shop first and second. Nobody out for Will Smith.
Well, Darvish normally takes a little extra time at getting the ball to his catcher. And the Dodgers are just taking advantage of it. So now you're working the middle of the lineup with runner in scoring position and 2 on, nobody out.
And Will Smith, a 182 hitter against Darvish, but he also does have 1 home run against him. Hitting .306 on the season. 15 home runs and 54 knocked in. Pitch to Will. Strike called inside corner. 0-1 to Smith. Will is 97 for 317. Still shy of 100 hits, but playing in all 3 games this weekend, which he hasn't done much of this season. Pitches outside. That's been by design. The Dodgers have, I guess if you want to use an NBA term, load management. They want to keep Will as healthy as possible, but with the understanding of the importance of this series, Will has played all 3 games. Playing the day game after the night game today. 1-1 pitch. He swings and fouls it back to the screen. At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, groundbreaking research meets world-class expertise and treatment. U.S. News and World Report once again has named CHLA the #1 hospital in California. Learn more today at chla.org.
Outfield playing the opposite way. Huge gap in left center field.
1-2 pitch to Smith. Will swings and he hits it in the air to right field. It'll be played by Tatis. He'll make the catch, and nobody able to tag up. Was not very deep to right. So 1 out, and Freddie Freeman will walk up to the plate.
And Darvish just got away with a hanging curveball.
I mean, that was right over the heart of the plate. Middle, second. And just got under it.
Yeah, well, hitters, you see them change a lot on hanging curveballs, like coming out of their shoes to hit the ball.
Freddie just under 300, 299 to start the day, 14 home runs. Got a hit in the 7th inning of the game last night. Reached on an error, too. Jackson Merrill dropping a ball in center field. 2 runs would score in that play. And the pitch to Freeman. Swing and a miss at a sinker outside. 0-1.
That's right. He's tuned things up coming into this series. You know, since the All-Star break, hitting at .315.
Stretch by Darvish. He checks second. Now kicks, comes home. And Freeman swings through a fastball. 0-2 to Freddie.
We commented yesterday. We saw early batting practice before yesterday's game. Freeman was one of 4 Dodgers out here hitting. And he primarily worked on hitting the ball to left and left center.
And the 0-2 from Darvish coming. The pitch. And Freeman swings, hits a drive to right center field and deep. This ball back, this ball gone, a home run. Freddie Freeman, a 3-run shot, and the Dodgers strike first 3-0 on the 15th home run of the season for Freddie Freeman, an absolute no-doubter into the pavilion in right center field. Wow.
Working on hitting the ball to left and left center, but I tell you what, right center works real well as well. 4th home run in the month of August for Freeman. And for Daniels Jewelers, proud sponsor the trip around the diamond and your family jeweler since 1948. So visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball for a free baseball bracelet along with $50 off a $99 coupon.
That's the 5th home run allowed by Darvish this year. All 5 have come on the road. And now Teoscar Hernandez takes a strike. Teoscar's homered in back-to-back games. 255 hitter, now in the 20 home run club. Second on the team in home runs behind Ohtani. 422 feet the distance on the Freeman homer. That was pretty well struck.
Dodgers last night, 3-run first inning. Not done here in the opening frame yet.
42-15 when they score first. 1-1 pitch to Teoscar. Swing and a ground ball left side in the hole. It's Manny Machado, grabs it, spins, throws to first, and gets it there in time to retire Hernandez for the second out of the bottom of the first. 5-3 the putout. Andy Pages will come up. So Darvish had a 2-strike count on Freeman. In fact, he had 2-strike counts on Ohtani and on Betts too. They all reached. Andy Pages waits. He swings. It looks like he's swinging a number 2 pencil again today. The bat painted like a pencil on Players Weekend. It's the yellow bat with the green metal brace that separates the wood of the bat and the rubber of the eraser. We all know what it looks like. We had them in school, right? Now, if you could paint a bat for Players Weekend, Mo, what would you do? There's an 0-1 pitch. That swung on, fouled back. Of course, that wasn't even a thought.
I would put a bullseye with an arrow pointing. Hit the ball here.
Put it right on the barrel?
Right in the sweet spot.
Darvish stretching. Here's an 0-2 to Pages. And Andy swings at the curveball and fouls it off.
That was another hanging curveball.
Yeah. And again, it was right over the middle. Just sitting there. And you could, like Will Smith did before, he had that last second adjustment. You could see the same thing in Andy Pages' swing. And you get your front foot down, you're getting ready for the heat, and then you have to adjust to the off-speed stuff. 0-2 pitch. And Pages checks the swing, fouls it off to the right.
And quite frankly, as a hitter, you can slow things down. It's almost impossible to speed things up. It's the old adage, to simplify it, you're looking for fastball, and you adjust to everything else. You can't look for the changeup and adjust to everything else.
Darvish delivers the 0-2. Swung on, belted to left and deep. This ball is headed out of here. Home run, Andy Pages. His 20th of the season. It's 4-0 Dodgers.
And that count is 0-2 as well.
Well, you can't erase that one. As he hits it out with a pencil.
Oh, he won't use the eraser. Daniels Jewelers, proud sponsor of the trip around the diamond and your family jewelers since 1948. So visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball for a free baseball bracelet and $50 off a $99 coupon.
Two home runs here in the first against you, Darvish. Michael Conforto will come up. There's a meeting on the mound now as Ruben Niebla, the pitching coach, comes out to talk to Darvish. The mound visit brought to you by Jacoby and Myers, because everyone deserves justice.
Well, Tim, we've talked about it. This series began. The Dodgers saw a 9-game lead in the Western Division just disappear. They started this series 1 game behind the Padres. And since July 3rd, when they had that 9-game lead, Padres have gone 23-12. The Dodgers in this series have gone 12-21. It's been a different story so far in this series.
Conforto waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Interesting note on Andy Pages, too. That's the 16th straight home run that he's hit at Dodger Stadium. He hasn't had one on the road since April. But he certainly has taken advantage here at home. 385 feet the distance on the homer by Pages. This pitch grounded foul up the first base side by Conforto. So again, it's a tale of two cities. You got Pages with 16 of his 20 at home, and Darvish, who has given up 6 home runs this season, all on the road. 0-2 in the dirt outside. 1-2 to Conforto. What an at-bat Conforto had his first time up last night. Bases were loaded. And Conforto came up with a 2-run single to right field. Pretty sharp single. He got a tip of the cap from his manager, too. Swinging. And deals home. It's outside for a ball. Freeland got a hit in last night's ball game. 7 out of 41 since joining the big club from Oklahoma City. 171 average. And a 1-0 pitch on the way from Darvish. And that is a little bit up and a little bit out. And it's 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes to Alex Freeland. Bogart's playing him up the middle at short. Way off the line at third is Machado. Pitch. And he takes a breaking ball for a strike. Well, Darvish, quite a resume he's built. 5-time All-Star. He's finished second in Cy Young voting as recently as 2020. And of course, he has been a star in the international stage as well with Team Japan. He became the first Japanese-born pitcher in baseball history to reach the 200-win mark. And he got his last 2 wins at the end of last year's regular season. 2-2 pitch now to Freeland. Here it comes. And it's outside, 3-2. Trying to sweep her, never came back in. Just stayed outside. Darvish was on the World Baseball Classic gold medal winning team. He's pitched in the Olympics. And that is down and in, ball 4. Second walk issued in the game by Darvish. And now Freeland is aboard, and here is Buddy Kennedy. Buddy Kennedy has got something in common with a guy who wears number 27 and plays down the road in Anaheim. He is from the same high school and same town in New Jersey as Mike Trout. Millville, New Jersey. Takes a pitch inside. And in the big leagues this year, between Philadelphia and Toronto, he's only 1 for 12. But in AAA combined between Buffalo and Lehigh Valley, 268, 8 home runs, 45 runs batted in. Right-handed batter, red batting gloves, looking out at Darvish, and he rips one down the left field side, foul. Well, he got around on the sinker. Hit it hard, but pulled it too much.
Well, he is the grandson of a former Major League player who happened to play over 1,700 Major League games with the Brewers and the Phillies. Don Money.
Good baseball in the family. Now a 1-1, and Kennedy takes a strike. Cutter on the outer half.
Well, Kennedy was the guest of our own David Vassay on the pregame show. And told David he dropped his fiance off at the airport this morning, coming to the ballpark, knew he was in the starting lineup. Welcome aboard. Here's the glove, and you're hitting ninth.
1-2 pitch is swung on and well hit left center field, but it'll stay in the ballpark. Laureano over there to get it. And there is one out for the Dodgers in the second. And here comes Shohei Ohtani. Work hard, play hard in a new Tacoma with an I-Force turbocharged engine. It's a truck built for the bold. See your Toyota dealer today. They make it easy. Ohtani 1 for 1 with a run scored. A major league leading 118 runs scored. Left-handed batter staring out at Darvish. The pitch swung on, and that's hit high in the air down the left field line toward the corner. It is carrying. It is going to be caught by Laureano. He overran it, fell backwards on the warning track, and made the catch.
And Tim, I just wonder, looking out at the flags in center field, is the wind's blowing from left to right, and the wind may have grabbed that ball at the last second. Laureano had all kinds of trouble getting there, looking up into the sun, but Oh, that was real close to a snow cone catch at the end of the glove.
Wow. He is very fortunate he was able to catch that ball. Man. Came up just a little short. Pitch to Mookie Betts now is a strike. So Ohtani 1 for 2. Betts walked and scored in the first. 4-0 Dodgers. 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning. Freeland leads at first, and Yu Darvish set on the hill, turns, throws to first. Diving back safely is Freeland. Mookie in his career has 19 home runs against the Padres. And he'll take a pitch outside. Of course, when he was in the American League, didn't play the Padres very much, but since coming over to the National League and in the National League West, played against them a ton now. 1-1 pitch from Darvish to Betts. And Mookie looks at another strike. This one on the outer half, a cutter. 1 2 strikes. 2 down. Right side of the infield wide open. O'Hearn holding Freeland at first, and the second baseman Cronenworth close to the bag at second. 1-2 delivery. There goes Freeland for second. Pitch is low. Throw down. And Freeland's safe with a head first slide. And Alex Freeland's got his first major league stolen base.
Well, for Darvish, one of the issues that he's had is a big guy, 6'5" to begin with. He has never been really rapidly getting the ball from the stretch position to his catcher. That was over 1.5 seconds. You know, normally we talk 1.3 or less is ideal. So you have a little extra beat or two as a runner to get in.
2-2 pitch coming to Mookie. And here it is. Curveball swung on, hit in the air to center field. Jackson Merrill backs up a couple of steps. He'll make the catch. And the side is retired. The inning is over. After 2 innings at Dodger Stadium, it's the Dodgers 4, Padres nothing.
AM
The third, 4-0 Dodgers in front with Rick Monday. I'm Tim Neverick. Wayne McDonald, our producer-engineer, here with us. Same with David Vassay, who's already getting ready for the post-game show. Colin Yee back in our Burbank studios. Thanks for listening on this Sunday afternoon. Tyler Glasnow pitching to the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth, and he drops a strike on him with a fastball. Cronenworth, 244, 9 home runs, and 43 runs batted in. Stretching the pitch, and that's low and in. So exclusively out of the stretch for Glasnow. So he continues to evolve. Didn't do that his entire career. Now he's added another wrinkle to the stretch. The pitch in there for a strike on the corner inside, just above the knees. Another good fastball at 96. Ball and 2 strikes to Cronenworth. Kicking the deal, and that is just a little inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, some news today as far as a big streak is concerned in the National League. The Brewers' winning streak of 14 came to an end, but not without a lot of struggle. Pitch inside, and it's 3-2. The Reds beat him 3-2 in extra innings today. Reds were winning 2-1 in the 9th inning, and then the Brewers tied it up. Contreras with a home run, and they went to extras. Pitch fouled off to the left up into the top deck. And then the Reds got a run in extras and finally ended the Brewers' 14-game winning streak. That's a franchise best for them. But the Brewers, through that 14-game streak, have built themselves a healthy lead in the division. National League Central. 3-2. And did he foul it off with a check swing? I think he did. Yeah, Cronenworth still in there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Glasnow's payoff. That's low and in, and he walked him. For the first time today, the leadoff man is aboard for the Padres.
Our friends, you can help support the Dodgers Foundation and wildfire recovery efforts all across L.A. Now, you can bid on incredible memorabilia like unique Dodgers VIP experiences and a whole lot more. Check it out at Dodgers.com/auction, and all the net proceeds will go to the wildfire recovery across Southern California. The auction ends tonight at 8:30, so check it out. Dodgers.com/auctions.
Glasnow starts off Freddie Fermin, the catcher, with a fastball strike. Fermin, 268, 4 home runs. He's driven in 17. He shows bunt, takes a pitch outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fermin, former Kansas City Royal. Deadline acquisition, and since coming over from the Royals at the deadline, he's hit .333. Another strike with a slider, and it's now 1-2 to Fermin.
Well, he's proven everybody here that he's a tough hombre. Opening game of the series Friday night, ran head first, chest first into the camera well protection.
1-2, slider down and away.
Trying to get a pop-up, and I mean, he was down. We didn't think he was going to continue in the game. Not only stayed in the game, he's played all 3 games.
2 ball, 2 strike pitch to Fermin. He fouls it to the right now to play. Well, Dodger fans, skip the line at Dodger Stadium. Look around the ballpark for the QR code to scan, or order with Uber Eats from your seat and enjoy every pitch, run, and out. Next pitch for Glasnow will be his 41st of the ball game. And he kicks and delivers the 2-2. This one's lined down the left field side, hooking, and it hooks foul into the seats well before the foul pole. So 2-2 on Fermin. It's 17 games against National League West teams. Fermin's hitting .345 with a home run, 3 doubles, and 4 runs batted in. It's his best group of numbers against a team in any division. Cronenworth leads at first. Nobody out. 2-2. Missed outside. It's 3-2. Fernando Tatis Jr. on deck for San Diego. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. It's swung on. Hit in the air to deep right center field. Long run for Paez. He will not get it. It's off the wall. Cronenworth around second, on his way to third. Play at second. He's out. Paez throws him out from the warning track as Fermin tries to stretch a single to a double.
Absolutely perfect throw. Perfectly played. The ball hit off the bottom part of the wall on one hop. Paez had the ball, spun around and threw. What a throw.
Well, that's the save of the game, brought to you by Metropolitan Water District of Southern California. Say goodbye, grass. Hello, rebates. Visit BeWaterwise.com. Pages with another outfield assist, throwing it to Betts. Got it there in plenty of time. Runner at third, one out, and Tatis a swing and a miss. Tatis struck out swinging in the first.
Pages could not have walked the ball in and given it to Mookie Betts in a better spot than that throw landed.
0-1 pitch to Tatis. Checked his swing and a ball in the dirt. Great play by Pages. And that's another out on the base paths in this series for the Padres. They've made a few of them. Now a 1-1 pitch. Swung on, driven to the gap in right center. It's going to get a run in. And Tatis is going to rumble around first. He's on his way to second. And he will jog in there with a run-scoring double. It is now 4-1. Leadoff walk comes back to hurt Glasnow. And for Tatis, his 50th run batted in of the season. Luis Arraez 1-for-1 with a double in the first. It's just the third hit for San Diego this afternoon. So Arraez at the plate from the left side. Machado on deck. And the pitch from Glasnow, fired in for a strike call. Well, that run, the first one the Padres have scored since the 8th inning Friday night. Now an 0-1 pitch. Swung on, ground ball hit slowly to second. That's picked up by Freeland. He'll sidearm to Freddie Freeman on the run to get him. Tatis moves from second to third. Arraez is out 4-3, and there are two down for Manny Machado. Machado struck out looking at a good slider in the first. 4-1, Dodgers lead it. Tatis at third. Infield will play back with two down. Outfield fairly well straight away. Pitch outside, ball one. Started him with the slider. Tried to catch the corner. One ball, no strike pitch from Glasnow to Machado. As Tyler uses that high stretch, now kicks and fires. Pitch is grounded to first. Freddie Freeman's got it. He'll run to the bag, step on it. And the side is retired. For the Padres, they get a run on two hits and leave a man. And at the end of 2.5 innings, it's the Dodgers 4, San Diego 1.
AM. Dodgers audio.
Will Smith will lead off the Dodger half of the third inning, beg your pardon. 4-1. Dodgers with a lead over the Padres. So Darvish gets set, kicks, and sends one home to Will, who takes up high and in, ball one. Another big out made on the bases by the Padres when Fermin tried to stretch that single to a double. Andy Pages threw him out. And pitch outside. You know, it's interesting, Mo. The Padres have made more outs on the bases than runs scored this weekend. 4 outs on the bases, 3 runs total. That's usually not a good recipe.
No, it's not. Well,
unless you're the Dodgers.
3 runners thrown out last night by Will Smith trying to steal. Will this year now. Tied for first in Major League Baseball. That's 24 runners that he has thrown out.
2-ball, 1-strike pitch to Will. He fouls it off. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Dodgers audio network.
The home of the world champion LA Dodgers. KLAC KYSR HD2 Los Angeles. Make us a preset on the free iHeartRadio app.
2-ball, 2-strike count to Will Smith. And the pitch from Darvish. Curveball. He got him swinging. Didn't swing all the way, but he swung enough. And that is the second strikeout of the game for Darvish. His first on the curveball. 1 away for Freddie Freeman.
Hey, folks, hit up MLBShop.com for the largest and latest selection of jerseys, caps, hoodies, and accessories to help keep you in the ballgame all year long. So gear up. Game on at MLBShop.com, the official online shop of your Dodgers.
Freeman, a 3-run homer his first time up. Nobody on, 1 man out. Darvish pumps his front leg, now sends one home low and in. 422 feet. Freddie hit the baseball last time up on a 2-strike pitch. Now hitting an even 300 in the 1-0. And that is bounced foul. You know, Xavier Edwards of the Marlins has now pulled in front of Freddie, sitting 302. Where Will is number 1. Hitting about 304 now. And Freddie will get back up there. 1-1 pitch. Swings and misses at a splitter.
Freeman turning things around. We mentioned before as it come into this series. Month of August, he's at 326.
1-2 pitch. Freddie lines it hard and foul down the third baseline. Hits the protective netting toward the end of it. At AM/PM, when the Dodgers steal a base at home, you score a free hot dog and any 12-ounce slim Coca-Cola. Redeem your free feast in the AM/PM app. Let's play ball. AM/PM. Too much good stuff. 1-2 to Freeman. Darvish deals home. And Freddie looks at one outside. A splitter again.
And follow up on Freeman. You know, hitting a lot in this month. Remember in July, hit 253. That was after June, where he was right at the Bob Uecker line. Exactly 200.
2-ball, 2-strike pitch from Darvish to Freeman. Here it comes. It's outside. 3-2. With the splitter again. So seeing him throw the splitter 3 times already in this at bat to Freeman. Was not using the splitter in the first inning and now using it here in the third. The payoff pitch. Freeman swings at the breaking ball and fouls it down the right side.
Well, the curveball, and Darvish has not really had a good curveball today. He's hung a few of them. That was close to a hanger.
Ready for the 3-2 is Freddie Freeman. Again, the payoff pitch. And Freddie swings and strikes out. Fastball low and away. 2 down. And the third strikeout for Yu Darvish in the game. Teoscar Hernandez is 0 for 1. He bounced out to Manny Machado at third in the first. Dodgers leading 4-1, 2 outs, bottom of the third inning. Here comes the pitch to Teoscar. And it's in for a strike.
Still that gentle breeze blowing out towards right center field. Occasionally just from the left field corner to the right field corner. And both flags right now getting a pretty good workout.
Nothing in one pitch. That's outside. Bounces out of the glove of Fermin. 1 ball, 1 strike to Teoscar Hernandez. And Andy Pages and his pencil bat on deck. Worked the last time. Now a 1-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled away to the right. Ball and 2 strikes to Teoscar.
You know what that pencil bat would work well? Is you're teaching someone how to bunt the ball. You would want to catch the ball, bunt the ball on the eraser. Because towards the end of the bat, it absorbs the energy of the baseball.
It's a good thought. I'll pass that on. That could be a good hitting tool. 2-2 now to Teoscar. You know, we see a lot of guys trying to push the ball with the bat or offer at it or push the bat ahead instead of just catching the ball with the bat. There's a shot into center field, shallow. Coming on is Jackson Merrill. He makes a running catch straight toward the infield. And the side is retired in order. 2 strikeouts for Darvish. We go to the 4th. It's the Dodgers 4, Padres 1.
Baseball.
Afternoon at Dodger Stadium. Final game of this homestand. Merrill swings and misses at a fastball. Strike 1. Merrill is 0 for 1. Struck out looking on a well-placed slider by Glasnow in the first. A 1 pitch is fouled off to the left. And it's 0-2 to Merrill. And with 2 strikes on the hitter, Glasnow has an 0.59 average against. He's been very, very tough with 2 strikes. And the 0-2, that bounced. Tried a curveball, went about 56.5 feet. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Glasnow's also been tough. This is over the last 3 years when he's been healthy and pitching. Numbers 3, 4, and 5 in a lineup. Now those are the big guys, the big studs, if you will.
1-2, swing and a miss. Got him with a slider. Second time Merrill has struck out, and that's strikeout number 5 in the game for Tyler Glasnow.
But for 3 years, the numbers 3, 4, and 5 hitters against Glasnow, 193 average against. How good is that? Well, it's the third best in Major League Baseball in that period of time.
Xander Bogaerts the batter. He went down swinging. First time up in the second. Padres shortstop out of Aruba. Check swing, and he fouled it over by his own on-deck circle. Ryan O'Hearn, the on-deck hitter, alertly.
That's why you pay attention as an on-deck hitter.
He had to jump to get out of the way of that.
That's why you pay attention also if you're in the dugout, especially if you're leaning over the top rail.
0-1 pitch to Bogaerts. He swings, fouls it off to the right. That's over the dugout up into the seats. 0-2 to Bogaerts. So 5 strikeouts, 4 of the 5 have been on sliders. And the only strikeout that came on a fastball was against Bogaerts in the second inning. 0-2 pitch. Swung on a bouncer to third. That's foul. Buddy Kennedy gave it a look, but realized it was well too wide of the bag. Oh, 2 pitch. That swung on, fouled back by Bogaerts. Well, the Diamondbacks playing the Rockies right now in Denver, bottom of the 7th. Arizona with a 4-1 lead. Arizona has passed the Giants in the National League Western Division standings. 0-2. Swung on, a little comebacker. Backhanded by Glasnow. Long throw from the mound to first base. In plenty of time to get him. 2 away.
It's a classic case of get ahead of a hitter and then get a weak swing and an easy out.
He's been pitching ahead most of the day so far. He's had 1 walk. That was a leadoff walk to Cronenworth in the 3rd. Ryan O'Hearn, left-handed hitting first baseman, is up. 2 down, bases empty. Stretch kick in the pitch, and O'Hearn takes a strike, knee-high inside corner. Giants and Rays are scoreless in San Francisco, top of the 6th inning. Giants now 59-64. 0-1 pitch, a strike at the knees down the middle. And again, Glasnow pitching from in front. 0-2.
Yeah, that was at 97 miles an hour.
Yeah, O'Hearn didn't like it. He calls time, and he's wandering around the batter's circle.
He's thinking it was a little low, and it may have been.
And an 0-2 pitch from Glasnow. Swung on, fouled back. A couple of other games in progress. Angels and Athletics tied at 3 up in Northern California. Orioles running away from the Astros 12-0, bottom of the 9th. They're ready to wrap it up. There's a curveball that bounces in front of the plate. Ball and 2 strikes to O'Hearn. And the Cardinals at home against the Yankees, top of the 9th. They're tied at 4. Everything else final. And 1 game tonight, the Mariners and Mets. That's being played in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, the Little League Classic. O'Hearn fouls one back off to our left. Still 1-2. Gotta think that'd be a blast, huh? Going and hang around the Little Leaguers for a day, then playing a game for them at night. I know the players who played there said they really enjoy it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The slider is inside and low.
That is a wonderful tournament in Williamsport. I've been there during the finals a number of years ago.
2 ball, 2 strike pitch from Glasnow. That swung on, fouled away. Did you get a piece of cardboard and slide down the hill?
No, I did not, but I saw it, and it was there, and as a graduate of Little League, Santa Monica Little League, right off of Olympic Boulevard. But you go there, and you get these youngsters that are competing in the afternoon, and the losing team in tears and what have you, and then an hour later, all in the swimming pool.
Strike 3 called, a sinker that caught plenty of plate on the inner half. And O'Hearn goes down on strikes. 6 strikeouts for Glasnow through 4 innings of work. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Dodgers 4, Padres 1.
When you want
I'm gonna go check out Food Truck Row. So, what did you guys get today?
Philly cheesesteaks.
Both of you got the same thing. Are they that good?
Oh, yeah.
Got a hot dog and some fries.
Just kind of basic ballpark.
Chicken bacon sandwich. Philly cheesesteak.
Okay.
And some
crinkle cut fries.
Okay, where are you guys from?
We're from Dallas.
Dallas. That's what's fun about baseball. It brings different regions together, not just the ball and glove and bat, but what we're eating.
Dodgers on
This three-game weekend set. Darvish throws, and Pages fouls it off to the right and out of play. Defensive change for San Diego. Gavin Sheets has come off the bench. He's in left field now. Jackson Merrill has come out of the ballgame, the center fielder, and Ramon Laureano takes over in center. Pages with his 20th home run of the season last time up. 0-1 pitch from Darvish. And Andy fouls off the curveball to the right. Andy sharpened his swing before that.
Well, if you want to bunt the ball and deaden it, you hit it off the end of the bat, the last 6 inches. It absorbs the energy. The ball does not come off as strongly as it might otherwise.
Darvish 1-2. That was a sweeper outside.
And it reminded me, Tim, of a scout the Dodgers had a number of years ago. Kenny Myers, who played 13 years at the minor league level. He designed a bat in order to emphasize making contact that actually had a net at the end of the bat, right about the hitting zone.
2-2. Pitch outside, a sinker, and it's now 3-2 to Pages.
And I know he worked with it with Willie Crawford. Kenny Myers also signed Willie Davis. Talk about a center fielder over the years. My goodness. But he actually attached and he made this little net.
Payoff pitch. And Pages swings, fouls it straight back.
So he would underhand toss, and you would swing the bat and try and catch the ball with this bat that was just about the size of the hitting zone. And that was his theory, to try and say, hey, look, this is where you need to hit the baseball in the meat part of the bat.
3-2 to Pages. Pause by Darvish. Now he kicks in, delivers. And Andy swings and strikes out on a sinker down and in. One away. Fourth strikeout for Darvish.
And that swing would not have captured the ball in the net.
No, I would think, though, that you get so accustomed to feeling the contact with the net, you're not going to feel much contact. It's just going to feel like nothing, right?
Yeah, but if you didn't hit it right, it could hit off the edge of the net, which was metal around, and you get the shock absorber feel.
Michael Conforto for one this afternoon. Looks at a sweeper. That's strike one.
Over the years, there have been some unique approaches to teach hitting and have hitting coaches.
0-1 pitch. Swing and a tapper foul. Well, you know, some teams carry a bag full of different things, like tennis rackets and lacrosse sticks. And all kinds of different things that might be from other sports.
Coaches use to maybe hit the ball or to outfielders or infielders, fly balls in close range. We've seen a lot of strange things. The strangest I saw ever with a hitting coach was a guy, the Kansas City A's years ago. Came out to batting practice in spring training with a briefcase. Opened up the briefcase, and what was in it? Ropes.
Okay. 0-2 pitch to Conforto. And he will look at it outside. Okay.
So he tied. Bill Bryan was a big catcher at the time with the A's. He tied a rope on the left, right around the left arm, right around the elbow, on the left hip, right where the belt went through the pants, and on his right knee.
1-2 to Conforto now. He'll take inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this gentleman, who will remain nameless, stood behind Ryan just outside the batting cage in batting practice. The pitch would be on the way, and he would tug on this rope with the left elbow, touch on this rope with the left hip, and it happened about 8 or 9 times.
2-2, and Conforto fouls it off.
And this was a Charlie Findlay deal where he said, hey, we're going to have this guy come down. He's going to work with the guy. And Bill Bryan, after about the 8th or 9th, turned around and says, sir, you tug on one of those ropes one more time, you're going to have to wrestle me. They detached the ropes.
It's like being a marionette, right?
Yes.
2-2 once more, and Conforto fouls it back to the screen.
It's like the guy was sitting atop a stagecoach with horses, and he play on this rein and that rein. And
well, how do you think the horses feel?
You tug on it one more time, we're going to stop the stagecoach, you're going to have to wrestle me.
1 out, nobody on. 2 ball, 2 strike pitch to Conforto. And he waves and misses at a curveball way out in front. Second time he's out on strikes. 5th strikeout now for Darvish. And since the first inning, he's had a little bit going. He's struck out 4 since the first. And Alex Freeland will come up for the second time. He walked and stole his first major league bag in the second inning. Dodgers a 4-run first, but they've got to keep going. They know that. Padres are a good club. They can hit and they can pitch, especially out of the bullpen. So they've got to continue to try to rack up some runs here today. 1 ball, no strike pitch coming from Yu Darvish to Alex Freeland. And Freeland takes inside 2-0. The Rockies have overtaken the Diamondbacks now in the bottom of the 7th. It's 5-4 Colorado. And the Yankees have put 3 on the Cardinals in the 9th. 7-4 New York in St. Louis. 2-0. Swung on and popped up right side. Jake Cronenworth, the second baseman, using his glove as a shield for the sun. He almost lost it. He found it at the last moment and made the catch almost waist high. So a challenging pop out, and Cronenworth catches it. Second straight inning, the Dodgers are.
There's so much history right here. And when I put it on and it's so light, it just feels just right. It feels just right. I mean, look at this. It got the city on it. When I was 7 years old, my uncle takes me where? To Shea Stadium. Darryl Strawberry hits a home run and I become a fan for life.
Manuel. San Manuel is now Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. Find out more at yamava.com.
Top of the fifth, Dodgers 4, Padres 1. Ramon Laureano, center fielder, takes high ball 1 from Tyler Glasnow. Glasnow 6 strikeouts through the first 4 innings. He winds, kicks, steals. The 1-0 is hit high in the air to right field deep. Going back after it, Teoscar. Still going back, looking up, and that ball is gone. That's a home run to the opposite field by Laureano. It's now 4-2. Laureano's second home run of the series and his 19th of the year.
For Glasnow, the pitch count went up in the third inning. Padres scored 1 run on the 2 hits. Then he went 1-2-3 in the fourth with a couple of strikeouts. But don't leave the ball out over the plate again like that.
Fastball left up, out, over, and just hit it into the front row of the home run seats. Jake Cronenworth takes a strike, 0-1. For Laureano, 3 home runs over his last 4 games, going back to the Giants series up in San Francisco for the Padres. Well, Padres get some action in the bullpen. Right-hander Jason Adam starting to throw. They're starting to stir a little bit in the Dodger pen as well. Nobody going to throw yet. This will be the 72nd pitch for Tyler Glasnow. 0-2 the count. Pitch low and in. 1-2. Well, some finals around baseball today. It was a scoring fest in our nation's capital as the Phillies beat the Nats 11-9. Phillies now 71-53. Pitch swung on and fouled away to the left. Marlins over the Red Sox in Boston 5-3. Elsewhere, the Rangers beat the Blue Jays 10-4, and it was 5-4 Braves over the Guardians. So the Reds ended the Brewers' 14-game streak in extra innings today, 3-2. There's a swing and a miss, and Cronenworth out on strikes. Strikeout number 7 for Glasnow, and that one comes on a curveball.
Well, special event always at Dodger Stadium, but how about Shohei Ohtani? 50-50 bobblehead night. When? August 27th. That's when the Reds are in. So fans can take home the second of 2 Ohtani 50-50 bobbleheads this season, presented by Tokyo Electron. Come out early. Dodgers.com/promotions.
First pitch to Freddie Fermin skips its way to the backstop for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Fermin a base hit in the third, tried to stretch it for 2, and Andy Pages gunned him down with a rocket of a throw from the warning track in right center. Strike called to Fermin. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Laureano's solo home run. And it's 4-2. Dodgers leading by a pair of runs now. And Fermin lines one to center field. That's going to bounce in front of a charging Andy Pages. He sprinted straight in toward the infield, but he was not going to get to it. And Fermin has his second hit of the game. And that turns the order over to the top. Fernando Tatis Jr. doubled in the third, struck out swinging back in the first. And all of a sudden, the tying runs at the plate. Pitch to Tatis. He fouls it off to the right now to play. Strike 1. Dodgers are making a phone call down to the bullpen. They'll get somebody up. Top of the 5th inning. This will be the 79th pitch for Glasnow, and it's low for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Tatis. Yesterday, a multi-hit game for him, his 34th of the season, and 5 of them have come in his last 7 games. He'll check swing a ball in the dirt. 2 balls and 1 strike. Freeland playing close to the bag at second. Buddy Kennedy deep at third. Kennedy making his Dodger debut today. His first start at third base. 2-1 pitch. Outside corner, good for a called strike. Tatis doesn't like it. He hops up and down a couple of times. Now walks out of the batter's box. He'll step back in with a 2-strike count. Dodgers have Anthony Banda throwing, the lefty. Jason Adam going for the Padres in their pen. Pitch. Strike 3 called. A sinker, outer half of the plate. It just locked up Tatis. He strikes out for the second time of the game. 8 strikeouts for Tyler Glasnow, and there are 2 away. Well, a tough customer at the plate here in Arise, who is 1 for 2 with a double. Left-handed batter looking out at Glasnow. First pitch way inside, backs him out of the way. Ball 1.
Here's a guy that has one of the highest percentage of making contact. And you just don't know where he's going to hit the ball. He'll spray the ball all over the ballpark. Dodgers do play the infield slightly to pull the outfield opposite way and not particularly deep.
1 ball, no strike pitch from Glasnow. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 2-seam fastball was up out of the zone.
Yeah.
We noticed yesterday how many high fastballs did Arise chase.
Yeah, he will chase that pitch.
You got to wonder if Glasnow is going to go back up there now. 1-1. There's a ground ball hit on the ground, foul wide of first. He did not go back with the elevated fastball that time. He came with a slider low. But now that he's got 2 strikes on him, let's see what this pitch is. Runner at first is the catcher, Fermin.
Glasnow just asked for a new baseball just as he was about to go into the stretch position.
Got some more rosin on his right hand, too. So now the high stretch. The 1-2 pitch. And Arise swings and fouls it away to the left. That was an elevated fastball.
But not really elevated to where Arise is going to chase a pitch just out of the strike zone.
Manny Machado waits on deck. 1 ball, 2-strike offer. Swung on, lifted in the air to right, not deep, shallow, and coming over to get it, Freeland, he won't get it. Teoscar Hernandez picks it up, and into second with a double is Arise. On a fly ball to shallow right that just landed in a perfect spot for Arise.
And Arise just continued to run hard. He winds up now at second and third. We mentioned the outfield not particularly deep, but even though they had shortened up, that ball was still able to drop in.
So Manny Machado will come up with runners at second and third. The tying runners in scoring position. Dodger pitching coach Mark Pryor out of the dugout to go to the mound. Second double of the game for Arise. He now has 26 on the season. Well, he thought off the bat that was a catchable ball. Well, Teoscar didn't get a good jump on it. And it was a long way to go for the second baseman, Alex Freeland. Arise realizing he had a chance. He just busted it right out of the batter's box and ran hard the whole way. Got himself to second. So, tough spot right here. Manny Machado 0 for 2. Fermin at third, Arise at second. 2 down in the 5th. 4-2 Dodgers. And Machado takes a ball low. Gavin Sheets is on deck. He went into the game in the 4th spot for Jackson Merrill. Pitch to Machado. Strike called outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Machado open stance. His left toe pointing right at the mound. Now the pitch. That's low. 2-1. For the Dodgers in the bottom of the 5th inning, it'll be Kennedy, then Ohtani and Betts. Glasnow trying to get him there. 90 pitches for Glasnow as his 2-1 is on the way. It's swung on. It's a hot shot for Freeland. He flags it down in short right field. Throws to first in time to get Machado. Terrific play by Alex Freeland at second base. Padres strand 2. They get 1 on the home run by Laureano. 3 hits total in the inning. And after 4.5 at Dodger Stadium, it's the Dodgers 4, Padres 2.
Do you guys make your own brisket here?
Yes, we do. We do. We are known by our brisket.
Barbecue brisket sandwich. Quality is better than other places, and it looks good. We're ready to eat.
We go to an average 500 briskets per game. We hear a lot from our fans. They want to try something with wrap, easy to eat. So we say, well, let's do it like brisket, wrap, and an egg roll.
That's beautiful. You get the gold medal for culinary brisketry here in Texas.
Yes.
The bottom half of the 5th inning, Dodgers with a 4-2 lead. It is right-hander Jason Adam coming on to pitch. This pitching change brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. For the San Diego starter, Yu Darvish, 4 innings, 3 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, 82 pitches, 52 for strikes. 59th appearance for Adam. He is 8-3 out of the bullpen for San Diego. Pitch to Buddy Kennedy. He'll take a strike. Kennedy 0 for 1. Flied to left in his first at bat as a Dodger. Adam, the National League All-Star this year. Faced one man in the game and struck him out. Pitches inside to Kennedy. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Darvish, a tough first inning. 4 runs on 3 hits. 2 home runs, both on 0-2 counts. But then you look at Darvish. He retired the last 9 Dodgers that he faced.
Adam kicks and throws home, and that's good for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Buddy Kennedy. Shohei Ohtani on deck. Now the 1-2 delivery from Adam to the right-handed hitting Kennedy. He'll take up high. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
We told you mentioned earlier that Kennedy and Mike Trout, good friends. They worked out. I heard the stories that one gloomy, cold day in the winter, Kennedy called up Trout and said, well, I guess we're not working out this morning.
Pitches outside, 3-2.
And Trout says, the heck we're not. Very early in the morning. And Kennedy says that was the light switch and said, oh, that's how you get to the big leagues.
Well, some noise from the Padre bench at Jeremy Rahak, the home plate umpire, over that last call. On to 3-2 now to Buddy Kennedy. And he swings and strikes out. Slider got him. 1 away for the Dodgers in the 4th. And here is Ohtani. Well, Trout's attitude toward working out is the right one, because you play games in May or September or in April. You don't know what kind of weather you're going to have to be in.
Yep.
Could be cold, could be rainy. You'll play anyway. And a strike to Ohtani. Shohei 1 for 2 today with a run scored. Base hit back in the first. He flied out very deep to left in the 2nd inning. Adams' 0-1 pitch to Ohtani. Inside target set. And the pitch goes a little bit toward the outer half. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one. Shohei waits. And Adam deals. And a swing and a miss. Yeah, there are times during the season, we're rather spoiled here in Los Angeles with the weather. But in other cities, you played in Chicago. What were those April games like in Chicago?
Like being in the nook of the north?
Yeah, it's cold. Some places deal with snow certain times of the year. 1-2, a chase of a pitch that was outside the changeup. And Ohtani strikes out, 2 down. And here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 1 with a walk. He's also scored a run today. Now, you're getting into a Padre bullpen here that is very, very stingy. And they're going to have to navigate the rest of the game after Darvish only went 4 today. But still, Dodgers need to find a way because every time a man gets on base, the tying runs at the plate. So, I want to take the drama out of it. As Betts takes up high, ball 1. Four runs on 3 hits for the Dodgers, 2 runs, 6 hits for San Diego. 0-1 pitch. Betts takes a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. One on the way. And that is a slider outside. Before you pack to go to a city like Denver, no matter what time of year, you got to check the weather, right? So we got really lucky. The weather forecast for the next 4 games. Pitch fouled off to the right. 2-2 now to Mookie. Temperatures in Denver Monday through Thursday are going to be in the mid to upper 90s. And in the evenings, it's going to get down to about 68, 67 maybe. But no rain anywhere.
Yeah. But one thing about Denver, don't trust the weather report.
That's true. 2-2. And Mookie lifts one in the air to left center field. Long run for Laureano. He'll get under it and make the catch. And the side retired in order in the 5th. We go to the 6th. It's the Dodgers 4, Padres 2.
This is AM.
That's my security right there. That's the bad one, Roscoe Pico train.
Major League Baseball wanted to start doing something with the players and their dogs.
Which one's the dog?
I was undecided on whether to do a dog card or not, but my wife pushed me in the back and she wanted a famous dog, so she told me to do it.
Guess who that is? Roger McDowell. Check him out. He has his uniform on upside down with the shoes on the hand, and it looks like he's walking on his hands. Has his cap hanging down. That's supposed to be his head. Well, the Mets really trying to turn it around. They do, however, trail in this ball game 4-0. I love that.
Left-hander Anthony Banda takes over for Tyler Glasnow as we head to the 6th inning. 4-2, Dodgers with the lead over the Padres. Glasnow, 5 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts, 91 pitches, and 62 for strikes. He leaves pitcher of record on the plus side. Gavin Sheets, the left fielder, will lead off for San Diego. Left-handed batter swings the first pitch, fouls it back. This is Sheets' first plate appearance of the series. With Bonda on for the 59th time, 3.33 ERA, record 5-1. Delivers one low and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. This pitching change presented by Navien HVAC and water heater products. And now it's going to be up to the Dodger pen to hold things down the rest of the afternoon. 2-run lead, 4-2. Breaking ball outside, 2-1 now. Jeremiah Estrada, right-hander, getting up for San Diego. 2 ball, 1 strike pitch from Bonda. Swung on, and that is inside of third down the line. Long run for Conforto. Has to slide to make the stop. Throws to second base. And in with a leadoff stand-up double is Gavin Sheets. And this will bring up the tying run, Xander Bogaerts.
And Padres have had opportunities. They're 1 for 6 runners in scoring position.
Well, they've stranded 5 men already. And they've got Sheets at second base. Nobody out. Bogaerts 0 for 2. Strikeout victim in the second inning. And then he bounced out back to Glasnow in the 4th. Bonda kicks, fires. Strike call. Started him with a breaking ball.
So 1 for 6 today. The Padres runners in scoring position. That's exactly what they were total over the first 2 games of this series. 1 for 6.
Nothing in 1 pitch to Bogaerts. That's up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outfield straight up. Infield deep on the left side for the right-handed hitting Bogaerts. Bogaerts 268, 10 home runs, 43 knocked in. Sheets leads at second. Stretched by Bonda and his 1-1 offer. His popped up foul out of play to the right. 2 strikes on Bogaerts. Left-handed hitter, first baseman Ryan O'Hearn waits on deck. Dodgers had a good first inning, got 4 runs, but nothing since. Things have cooled off with the bats. Here's a 1-2 from Bonda to Bogaerts. Did he go around? Yes, he did. He appealed down to first base umpire Chris Conroy, the crew chief. That is strike 3.
I just got a break there because that's another slider that has missed to the third base side of the plate by a considerable margin.
1 out, and here is O'Hearn, who is 0 for 2. O'Hearn grounded out to third in the second inning and then struck out looking on a sinker in the 4th. Bonda looks back at second, kicks, comes home. Breaking ball missing outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Ben Kasparius, a right-hander, now up for the Dodgers in the pen. Now a 1-0 pitch to O'Hearn. Another slider, and again it's down and away, 2-0.
Yeah, by considerable, and that's not even close to induce a check swing.
Two balls, no strikes. Bonda peeks back at second base, now comes to the plate, and that's way up and in for ball 3. O'Hearn had to duck to get out of the way. And now Bonda got himself in a hole here. 3 ball, no strike pitch from Bonda to O'Hearn. And here it comes. And O'Hearn was taking all the way, and Bonda fired a fastball down the middle for a strike. 3-1. Bonda stretching, kind of leaning over toward first. Now the pitch. Breaking ball, cut on and missed. He got him swinging at the slider. Full count, 3-2. Pretty much guesswork here. Does he go to the fastball? Does he come back with the slider? Payoff pitch to O'Hearn is on the way. Swung on and drilled deep to right field toward the corner. Over there is Teoscar Hernandez. He won't get it. It bounces in fair. Around third and coming in to score is Sheets, and in with a double is Ryan O'Hearn. It's now 4-3.
One of the issues we talked about in the pregame show, and here comes Dave Roberts. When Glasnow has been on the mound, he has gotten less than 2.5 runs of support per outing over the previous 6 starts since July 9th. His ERA in that period of time, very low. But the bullpen has really struggled behind him, and the first man out of the bullpen struggles here in this inning.
Faces 3, gives up 2 doubles, and now the tying run is in scoring position. Kasparius comes on in a pitching change timeout here in the top of the 6th inning. 1 out, 1 on. It's the Dodgers 4, Padres 3.
At Verizon, lock in our low price, plus free roaming included in Mexico. Discover the best carne asada, never miss a text from the group chat, and save big with Verizon while you do it. Switch and get 4 lines for just $30 per line. See? Just $30 per line per month with unlimited welcome with auto pay plus taxes and fees. Plus calls, texts, and data in Mexico included, so you can use your phone sin problema. Stop by your Los Angeles Verizon store today. For unlimited welcome in times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds.
Welcome back to Talking Snack Radio. Big news, Bob.
Let's hear it.
When the Dodgers steal a base, fans get a free AM/PM hot dog and 12-ounce slim Coca-Cola with the AM/PM app.
That's right, Mike. This is a real game changer.
More like a life changer.
Hello.
This is the MVP of promos.
Better start carrying my mustard bottle around.
Slide into free snacks with the official convenience store of the Dodgers. AM/PM. Too much good stuff. Only 1,000 deals available per game on the AM/PM app for 24 hours through September 28th. Only at participating AM/PM stores while supplies last.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman for Children's Hospital Los Angeles. U.S. News and World Report has once again named CHLA the #1 hospital in California and ranked in the top 10 nationally for pediatrics. With clinical excellence, breakthrough research, and world-class expertise, CHLA is the league leader for kids. Whether it's routine care or life-saving treatment, families turn to Children's Hospital Los Angeles when the stakes are high. Find an all-star doctor today at chla.org.
Padres have chipped away, and they've got the tying run in scoring position. Laureano takes a breaking ball for a strike. Laureano homered to the opposite field in the 5th inning. 1 for 2 today. So O'Hearn, the tying run at second, gets a lead. Stretched by the right-hander, and Kasparius throws home inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. This pitching change brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Your 15-minute drive-through oil change with locations throughout Southern California. Next offer to Laureano, hits him. Got him on the right hand. He's doubled over at home plate. And now Laureano will head down to, well, he's not going directly to first. He's going to make a stop with the trainer. And his manager, Mike Schilt, they'll check on him as he makes his way to first base. And now the go-ahead run is on.
First 2 games of the series, they got good pitching from their starters. Kershaw went to 6. Bullpen, 5 other relievers. Close it down, a 3-2 victory. Last night it was Blake Snell going 6 innings, then 3 relievers. Close it out 6-0. But here's another example. Is this going to start it up again where the bullpen is running into problems, where they're creating their own problems now?
And Tyler Glasnow through 5 had thrown 91 pitches. And the Dodgers did not want him pitching in the 6th, so they went to the bullpen instead, and now the Padres are threatening the lead. Kasparius, pitch on the way to Cronenworth, grounds it to second slowly. Freeland to second, 1. And Betts has it. The slide by Laureano almost took Mookie Betts out into left field. He was able to leap and get out of the way.
Yeah, very aggressive slide. Went over the top of the bag, really to the outfield side of the second base bag.
Cronenworth is aboard, and Laureano forced out 4-6. Advancing to third is O'Hearn. And the number 9 hitter, catcher Freddie Fermin, who's 2 for 2, is up with the tying run at third base. Go-ahead runs at first. And Kasperius stretching. Ben throws. Pitch is swung on and fouled back. It used to be you'd see a lot of aggressive slides to break up a double play, a lot of physical contact. That's pretty much been taken out of the game for player safety. 0-1 pitch and a bunt attempt. And did he offer? Well, an appeal down to first base umpire Chris Conway said he didn't offer. So it'll be a ball, 1-1. Two men out. Runners at the corners, and the 1-1 coming from Ben Kasperius to Freddie Fermin. And he spins one up there. It's swung on, fouled back. You like that potential bunt play here with two outs?
Well, the infield is way back. If you're going to bunt, and you know how to bunt, which Fermin did not really show good technique.
Now the pitch on the way, and Fermin fouls it down the right side, and that'll drift off into the seats. Still 1-2.
I mean, with the infield playing back, you don't have to surprise everyone with the bunt. Square around, do it the right way, lay down a good bunt. And as deep as everybody is in infield, and they need to be. I mean, the tying run is just 90 feet away.
Kasperius peeks over his left shoulder at first. Now settles in, kicks, fires. Strike 3 called. Got him. Fastball outside corner. Kasperius leaves the tying run at third, the go-ahead run at first. But the Padres get a run on 2 hits. And after 5.5 innings, it's the Dodgers 4, Padres 3.
AM 570.
LA's best sports talk.
The real home of the Dodgers.
Like build this for them and spend the last year of coming up with this concept and getting it off the ground and getting everybody here. Like, it just feels really good to have everybody coming and experiencing the thing that we've been working so hard on. To be able to like take the experiences of Comic-Con and add that to a card show just is really fulfilling, because as somebody who grew up going to card shows and still goes to the same card show in the same church basement in Trumbull, Connecticut every month, like, it's great. Card shows are amazing, but to be able to add all of this experience is what makes this great.
We wanted to introduce something new, and then working in some of our past and what the past can look like in the future. I think our players absolutely love it, and our fans, we think they'll learn to love it, especially if you can win in it. You know, that kind of solves everything.
Pitcher in the game for San Diego as we go to the Dodger half of the 6th inning. Right-hander Jeremiah Estrada. He pitched here Friday night, won an inning and a third. Allowed a run and a hit, walked 2, struck out 2. So he's back out there. He'll face Will Smith, Freddie Freeman, and Teoscar Hernandez. 4-3. Dodgers ahead of the Padres. Another tight ball game. Dodgers would prevail 3-2 on Friday night. 6-0 last night. And now another one-run ball game with San Diego. Pitch up in the zone, but called a strike to Will Smith. 0-1.
The Dodgers need to get the offense going. They're 0 for the last 12. They've not had a base hit since the home run by Pages in the first inning. And since that home run by Pages in the first, they've had one runner reach base. That was on a walk.
0-1 pitch from Estrada. That's down and away. Yeah, and 8 of the last 10 have struck out. So again, you get back to that point of contact. Put the ball in play. 1 ball, 1 strike pitch from Jeremiah Estrada. And Smith looks at it on the outside corner for a called strike, a slider. 1-2. Dodgers got 4 in the first, nothing since. And the Padres with single runs in the 3rd, 5th, and 6th. 1-2. Will swings, hits it up in the air, playable to center field. Laureano underneath it. He'll make the catch for the out. And let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the World Champion Dodgers Audio Network.
The home of the world champion LA Dodgers. KLAC KYSR HD2 Los Angeles. Make us a preset on the free iHeartRadio app.
The best drive of the game presented by Edmunds. See how much your car is worth at Edmunds.com. That was Freddie's first inning 3-run home run, the drive of the game. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch to Freddie is up high, ball 1. Freeman's current batting average an even 300. So he looks out at Estrada. Estrada ready to throw. The 1-0 pitch to Freeman. Swung on, and that's grounded just foul down first.
Estrada's done just a terrific job the last couple of years against left-handed batters. In fact, collectively, you look at it and think it's a misprint to begin with. Lefties the last 2 years hit just 139 against him. And here's a right-hander that has great success in elevating that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike pitch to Freddie. He swings, fouls it back to the screen. Hard-working Chevy Silverado built on a legacy of long-lasting dependability. See your Southern California Chevy dealer today or shop now at SoCalChevy.com. 1 out and the 1-2 pitch from Estrada. Bounced at the plate. He tried a splitter. It just barely cleared the grass. It hit the front of the home run, the at-bat circle. Home plate circle. You got to throw it over the grass, don't you?
Yes.
A good idea. Now the 2-2 to Freddie Freeman. And he swings and stays in there, fouling one back over by the Dodger on deck circle. Freeman struck out swinging at a fastball his last time up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Target set. Stretch and the pitch. And Freeman looks at a ball low, another splitter. Adrian Morejon, the left-hander, warming up now for San Diego. Dodgers have Blake Trinan starting to throw. 3-2 pitch. That's a ground ball to the right side on 1 hop. Taking it on a knee is Cronenworth. He stands up, throws on to first. And they're 2 away now in the Dodgers 6th.
Well, coming up on the 26th of this month, it's Salvadoran Heritage Night. It's against the Cincinnati Reds, so vibrant pregame performances, and you can claim an exclusive Salvadoran Night jersey with the purchase of a special ticket package. Now, I'd like to check it out. Come on, join us. Dodgers.com/promotions.
Teoscar Hernandez is 0 for 2. He's homered in back-to-back games. He will take one right down the middle for a strike. 99-mile-an-hour fastball.
Only 6 relievers in Major League Baseball have a higher strikeout percentage than Estrada this year. It's up near 40%.
0-1 pitch. And Teoscar takes a splitter low and outside.
Of course, we talked before today's game. We talked before the first game of this series. One of the really strong points of the Padres in particular, you look at the last 4 weeks, been the bullpen.
And the pitch swung on, and that one is hit in the air to left center field. Long run for Laureano. He dives. He will not get it. It falls in for a hit. And Teoscar Hernandez with a 2-out single in the Dodgers' 6th.
Just the big swing and hit it off the end of the bat. But for Teoscar, he was jogging down the first base line.
Well, the Dodgers had not had a hit since Andy Pages' home run in the first inning until that base hit by Teoscar. So here comes the pitch. And this one is driven into center field. That's a base hit. Teoscar will check second. He's on his way to third. He'll be held there. And a base hit for Andy Pages puts runners at the corners. Michael Conforto has struck out twice. But it looks like Mike Schultz going to go to the lefty Morejon to face Conforto. Pitching change, timeout. We're in the bottom of the 6th. 2 on, 2 out. The score, the Dodgers 4, Padres 3.
Hope. It's more than a word. It's a breakthrough in the making. At City of Hope, we're pushing the boundaries of science, targeting cancer at the molecular.
Guess who that is? Roger McDowell. Check him out. He has his uniform on upside down with the shoes on the hand, and it looks like he's walking on his hands. Has his cap hanging down. That's supposed to be his head. Well, the Mets really trying to turn it around. They do, however, trail in this ball game 4-0. I love that.
This time can't get it, and neither could the fan. Boy, that's when you don't wear flip-flops.
Caminero strikes out, and the bat gets a 7.5 on the distance. But it's stuck to the landing.
That's poked and that hits the umpire. The ball is in play, and it's a base hit for Frazier.
Roberto Ortiz did what he could to try and get out of the way, couldn't.
Took the wrong direction.
He just didn't know which way to go.
1.96 ERA in 58 prior appearances, 9-4, 55 strikeouts and exactly 55 innings worked. And Alex Call, right-hander, is going to hit for Michael Conforto. So Call will face Morejon here in the 6th and stay in and play left field. First and third. Teoscar at third and Andy Pages over at first base. And Call needs a hit here. 4-3 Dodgers lead. Pitch from Morejon is on the inside corner for a called strike. Call didn't like it. It looked to be maybe a little off the plate inside. No balls and 1 strike to Alex Call. Slightly open stance from the right side, looks out the pitch. And that's inside. Again called a strike. Well, if it's a strike, it may be barely clipping that upper corner on the inside. It's just catching a fraction of the plate. That's all it needs to, actually. Just a little bit of it. A call up there with an 0-2 count. Runners lead first and third. Pitch from Morejon. Tried that inside corner again and missed. A call with his hands out over the inside corner of the plate now. Morejon the stretch. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, and Morejon does what he does, and that is strike out right-handed hitters. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left, and at the end of 6 full.
From about 1905 to 1925 or so, teams actually issued cardigans as part of their team uniform. In that era, knitwear was actually having a heyday in sports. Think of ski sweaters or Argyle sweater vests on the Gulf Green. And baseball decided to jump on the bandwagon and create cardigans.
Good time to take a nap.
And now Arise is going to get way off a third down the line, try to get in the vision of Trinan. And the pitch to Sheets is fouled right off the front of the Padre dugout for strike 2. Nothing and 2 to Gavin Sheets. And the pitch from Trinan. That's up high. And Arise is starting and stopping. He's trying to give Trinan the impression he's trying to steal home to maybe force a balk. And for Trinan here, the game is at the plate, not at third. 1-2 pitch. Oh, that one was pretty close inside, right? Maybe a little high. And the count goes to 2-2. It's just a little bit up out of the zone. Now a 2-2 from Trinan. Swung on, roped foul down the first base side. Still 2-2 on Gavin Sheets.
I think with this pitch, you've got to see if Sheets will expand the strike zone. You have first base open, second base open for that matter as well. And Bogart's 0 for 3. He's not swung the bat well today at all. He's on deck.
And a 2-2. Inside to Sheets. 3-ball, 2-strike count now. Blake Trinan, right arm down by his side. Arise trying to distract him at third. Now the payoff. Swung on, a little ground ball to second base. Alex Freeland's got it, throws on to first. That's the inning. And the Padres strand the tying run on base again. Stretch time, middle of the 7th. The score, the Dodgers 4, Padres 3.
An LA Dodgers Audio Network.
Miguel Rojas will pinch hit for the Dodgers to start the bottom of the 7th inning in a 1-run game. Dodgers 4, Padres 3. And the first pitch to Rojas is up ball 1 from Adrian Morejon. Rojas hitting for Freeland. And he'll go in at second base. And the pitch to Rojas, swung on, foul back for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the 7th, brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers bats started out hot. 2 home runs in the first inning, 1 from Freeman and 1 from Teoscar. And this one is belted to center field pretty well. It'll hang up right by the warning track to the right of center and hauled in by Ramon Laureano for out number 1.
Well, you can celebrate Mookie Betts' World Champion Ring Night. Win August 25th against the Reds. First 40,000 fans in attendance are going to receive a special Mookie Betts Championship ring presented by Toyo Tires. Get here, and we might add, get here early. Dodgers.com/promotions for more info.
Buddy Kennedy swings and fouls one off to the right, out of play. Dodger third baseman. Action in both bullpens right now. Robert Suarez, the right-hander, going for San Diego, and another righty for the Dodgers, Alexis Diaz. 0-1 pitch to Kennedy. He'll take a strike on the inner half of the plate. Kennedy 0 for 2 today, fly to left, and struck out swinging at a slider in the 5th. Ohtani is on deck. 1 out, base is empty. Morejon's pitch. And Kennedy takes strike 3. Sinker that appeared to be high, but called a strike. And here is Ohtani, 1 for 3. Ohtani singled in the first, fly to left in the second, struck out on a changeup in the 5th.
Well, that pitch to Kennedy was high. In fact, for Morejon, after he delivered the ball, he was aggravated himself because he thought he'd missed the strike zone, but he got the strike call.
First pitch to Ohtani, pulls off it, swings and misses. Ohtani hitting .285 against left-handers, as opposed to .282 against righties, so he's equal opportunity. Swings and fouls it back. And the count 0-2 to Shohei.
Outfield is very deep.
And again, after the first inning, the Dodger bats went cold. They had 2 out, back-to-back singles in the 6th, but that's been it. 0-2 pitch to Shohei. He swings, hits a drive to center field and deep. Back to the wall goes Laureano, and he makes the catch in front of the wall. A very long out for Shohei Ohtani. He's 1 for 4, and we're through the 7th. Heading to the 8th in a 1-run ball game. It's
to the Galvin Motors broadcast.
Miguel Rojas remains in the game. He's at second base. And due up Xander Bogaerts, the Padres shortstop, to lead off against Diaz, who makes his 15th appearance combined between Cincinnati and the Dodgers. He has struck out 11 over 14 2/3 innings of work. Opposition so far this season, hitting .241 against him. Bogaerts is 0 for 3, struck out twice. The pitch from the big right-hander, swung on, fouled back. Started him with a 94-mile-an-hour fastball. 4-3, one-run game. Dodgers in front. They got 4 in the first and then have just hung on the rest of the way. Hitting, they're 2 for 21 since the first inning when they had a 3 for 5 start. 0-1 inside corner for a called strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, Padres are used to this. They played 34 games against National League Western Division opponents. 11 of the 34 have been decided by 1 run. And this is a 1-run contest here.
And the 0-2 hits him. Diaz hits Bogaerts and puts the tying run aboard with nobody out. One of the one things you just can't do there. And this will bring up Ryan O'Hearn. Top of the 8th inning is brought to you by Morongo Casino, Resort and Spa, the MVP for fun, food, and good times. Less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Morongo celebrating 20 years of good times. And the pitch to O'Hearn, taking low ball 1. Laureano on deck for San Diego. O'Hearn overall hitting .274, 14 home runs. Padres got him from the Orioles. 1-0 pitch. And swung on, fouled away. In fact, the Dodgers will be in early September in Baltimore. They'll have a road trip, Pittsburgh and Baltimore. First week of September.
And Baltimore.
The locals don't have a T in it.
No.
It's just Baltimore. Now the 1-1. That's up high, 2-1. It's kind of like Toronto. They don't pronounce it with a T either. It's Toronto. If you go up there and you say Toronto, they know immediately you are not from
tourist.
There. Yep. Now a 2-1. Wave and a miss at a ball down and in. Good slider. And now 2-2 the count. One on, nobody out. Middle infield playing for 2. Back of the bag, way off the line at third is Kennedy. Pitch. Swung on and fouled at the plate. Jeremy Rayhack gets a new supply of baseballs. Home plate umpire puts him in the pocket to his right, on his right hip. And Diaz, first base side of the rubber, ready to stretch. Bogaerts short lead at first, held on by Freeman. 2-ball, 2-strike pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him. Strike 3. 1 down. You know, the slider that Diaz rolls out there, it looks like when you watch it over and over again on the replay, sometimes it looks like it's in between a slider and a cutter. It does not have a huge break, but just enough. And he throws one down and away to Laureano for ball 1. 296 for Laureano. He homered earlier today. He's homered in 3 of his last 4. Twice this series. 1-0 pitch, swung on and roped foul. Pulled well down the left field line for a long and loud strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. One other game going on currently. Angels and Athletics tied at 5. Throw to first, runner back. They're in the bottom of the 8th inning in Sacramento. Everything else final with the exception of the Mariners and Mets, who will play the Sunday night game in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. The next offer to Laureano is bounced foul into the Dodger dugout. Strike 2. And the Dodgers, left-handed activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia throwing. Breeze picking up a little bit, blowing out to right and right center. Sunshiny Sunday afternoon at Dodger Stadium, a tight ball game. 4-3 in favor of the Dodgers. Pitch swung on, grounded foul wide of the dugout. Just beyond it on the third base side.
How about a ground ball double play?
That'd be nice. I think a lot of folks here would be in favor of that. Bogaerts leads from first, to pitch outside, and it's now 2-2. Well, Alexis Diaz, who once the Dodgers picked him up, had him spend time in Oklahoma City, and was called up once, didn't get in. There's a line shot left center field. That's going to get down for a hit. Call over there to cut it off. Bogaerts rounding second. Here comes the throw into second, and safe with a double is Ramon Laureano. And now the Padres, with one out, have the tying run at third and the go-ahead run at second. Diaz had him on the ropes, could not finish him off. Jake Cronenworth, the second baseman, who walked and scored back in the third. He struck out and grounded into a force out. Dave Roberts coming to get Diaz with the lefty Cronenworth coming up. He's going to go to Alex Vesia right now.
Well, that's the fifth double today for the Padres, and 4 of those have come with 2 strikes.
Anytime we can put on these uniforms, the same ones that those guys played before us in the Negro Leagues, it's an honor to put it on and to share this field with them.
It's a piece of history, so I mean, to be able to wear it present day is honestly an unreal feeling. Once the lights are on and the anthem takes place and you're standing there on the line, it'll sink in as to what this moment really means, because I do think it's a meaningful day.
Chocolate chunk cookie for a group dessert. Your choice, just $5 when you buy any large Shakey's pizza. Way to go, Hefe. Feed more for $5 at Shakey's, the People's Pizza Parlor.
A tight spot on the ball game right here. 4-3 Dodgers lead. Alex Vesia comes in. Mike Schilt goes to his bench and calls Jake Cronenworth, the left-handed hitter, back. Sends Jose Iglesias, a right-handed hitter, out. Iglesias 5 for 18 as a pinch hitter. Tying runs at third, go-ahead runs at second. Alex Vesia delivers, and Iglesias fouls the first pitch back to the screen. 0-1.
Yeah, it's been a rugged month for Vesia. 6 appearances, ERA is 7.20, and a batting average against of 3.53.
Vesia, purple leather glove in hand. He digs in. Now comes set. Runners lead second and third. 1 out. And the 0-1 pitch to Iglesias. Inside, almost hit him. He had to pull his hands way back. Now, Vesia came in on Friday night and hit 2 men. Now the 1-1 pitch. That swung on, fouled off to the right and out of play, and he gets ahead of Iglesias, 1-2. Vesia looking in at the right-handed hitter. Iglesias waits. Now the 1-2 pitch. He thought about chasing the elevated fastball and did not. It's now 2-2. Vesia 2-2 with a 2.90 ERA. 58th game of the season for him. And the 2-2 on the way. Swung on, ground ball to short. Mookie picks it up, throws on to first. This is going to tie the game as Bogaerts comes in to score. It's 4-4, and the Padres have worked their way all the way back to tie it.
The Dodgers are just giving him too many openings. He hit batter in the one-run game in the 8th inning, the leadoff hitter.
And the go-ahead run advances to third base. That's where Laureano is. And Freddie Fermin 2 for 3, 2 singles and a strikeout. Right-handed batter. Padre catcher looking out at Vesia, kicking the pitch. And he went around and foul-tipped it. That's a strike, 0-1.
Iglesias, it's a classic example of 2 strikes. Infield is back. Put the ball into play. You'll trade a run for an out to tie the game.
0-1 pitch. And that's on the corner for a strike. No balls and 2 strikes to Freddie Fermin. Vesia shrugs his shoulders, exhales. Glove up against the chest. Runner leads at third. And an 0-2. Swung on, ground ball right into the glove of Vesia. He'll turn, throws high to first. Freddie, born the right height apparently. He was able to just haul that in and come down and step on the bag ahead of Fermin, touching it for the 3rd out and leaving the go-ahead run at third base. Padres tie it up after.
They flip with the glove. That was not a good idea.
All he needed to do was try to get the lead guy by giving him a nice easy feed.
No, stay on your feet. No. I thought he was going to stay on his feet. Uh-oh. The Goose did not know that the game was starting. Maybe the Goose thought it was 6:45 first pitch time.
Oh, man, off the glove and off the dome. He's saying, oh, man, what happened? It's a moment that he'll never forget, and that'll be on the blooper everywhere.
Sometimes artifacts in the collection of the Hall of Fame can tell multiple stories. This is the earliest known Yankees baseball cap in existence. It tells a story of a very early baseball cap and of a guy who just had a cup of coffee in the big leagues. But there's actually a hidden story inside this cap. There's another name written in the cap. So who's Dolan?
World champion LA Dodgers audio network.
Never gets old.
Bottom half of the 8th inning, 4-4. Dodgers and Padres, 3rd and final game of this 3-game set. Dodgers have won the first 2. And now they've got to face 2-time All-Star Robert Suarez. Suarez finished up the All-Star game facing 3 men in the 9th. And the National League's victory. Mookie Betts will face him. Betts, Smith, and Freeman. Right-handed batters hitting just 154 against Suarez. And out of the stretch, the right-hander throws this pitch home low and away. Today's game brought to you by First 5 California. 1 in 3 children are at risk of toxic stress. But there are things parents can do to help. Learn how to overcome it at first5california.com. 1-0 pitch coming to Mookie. And it's outside 2-0.
For Suarez, the last 15 appearances, his ERA is 1.25, and he's allowed 2 earned runs in those 15 appearances.
Mookie walked and scored his first time up, 0 for 2 otherwise. 2-0 pitch, swung on and drilled. Deep to left field. Back it goes. Gone! It's a home run for Mookie. And the Dodgers lead it 5-4. Oh, how do you like that? Mookie Betts emotional around the bases. What a shot. 394 feet into the pavilion in left center field for his 13th home run of the season.
Only the 3rd home run that Suarez has given up. And for Daniels Jewelers, proud sponsor of the trip around the diamond and your family jewelers since 1948. Visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball for a free baseball bracelet along with $50 off a $99 coupon.
Will Smith takes a strike. Oh, a Mookie moment on a Sunday afternoon and a much-needed run. 3rd home run for the Dodgers today. For Mookie, career home run number 284 as he's inching closer to 300. Nothing in 2 to Will Smith. Now the 0-2 on the way. And that is strike 3 called on the outside corner. Fastball knee high. Pitcher's pitch. Second time Will's gone down on strikes, and now Freddie Freeman up. Freddie with a 3-run shot in the first, 1 for 3. There's the pitch from Suarez, and Freeman swings and hits it up in the air to center. Playable for Ramon Laureano. He'll make the catch. 2 gone for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 8th.
Well, in the 9th, it's going to be the top of the Padres batting order. Tatis, Arise, and Machado.
And nobody up in the Dodger pen, so it's going to be up to Vesia. And Teoscar Hernandez 1 for 3 this afternoon. Two outs and nobody on. And the pitch outside, ball 1, 1-0. 98-mile-an-hour sinker. Well, for Betts, his 2nd home run in his last 9 games. And the pitch to Teoscar, bouncing ball wide, a 3rd foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, that looked like a typical Mookie Betts home run. We've not been seeing the power in recent days that Mookie would put on display, and that one was much more like it. 1-1 pitch. Missed outside, and it's 2-1. Well, they win today. If the Dodgers can hang on and win today, it would put them 2 games up. It's a big swing game today in terms of the standings. Pitch fouled back. Now, keep in mind, they have the tiebreaker, so it's kind of like having a 2-game lead now. If they were to finish tied at the end of the season, the Dodgers would finish ahead of them. But still, if you can go up 2 games instead of leaving this series tied for first, that's an enormous difference. 2-2 to Teoscar. Right-handed batter waves the bat around now. Waits, and the pitch from Suarez. Swung on, and that is a foul tip into the glove of Fermin for strike 3. Mookie Betts puts him ahead with a solo shot in the bottom of the 8th. We go to the 9th. It's the Dodgers 5, Padres 4.
That's a good endorsement there.
AM 570 LA Sports.
LA County has seen its share of
5-4 Dodgers lead. Top of the Padre order. Fernando Tatis Jr., Luis Arraez, Manny Machado to face Alex Vesia. Justin Robleski warming up in the Dodger pen. Now Vesia's first pitch to Tatis. Outside ball one. Top of the ninth, sponsored by Cars for Kids. Ready to donate your old car? Call 877 Cars for Kids now. Friendly agent standing by to take your donation. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today. 1-0 pitch. Tatis hits it up in the air. Foul first base side. Long run for Freddie. Drifting with it. He's on the warning track. Makes the catch. And that's the first out of the ninth inning. Boy, that's a hard play for Freddie Freeman, and he makes those look relatively simple.
Yeah, especially when you're battling the sun, because you get a face full of sunshine right now this hour.
Luis Arraez, a 3-hit game today, 2 doubles and a single. He continues to climb as far as batting average is concerned, up to 292. Started the series at 288. Now the pitch to Arraez. Is up high for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. 1 down, 2 to get. And Arraez up with Machado on deck. Now the stretch by Vesia, his 1-0 pitch. That missed upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. Two and 0 the count as Vesia gets ready to throw. Here comes the pitch. Right down the middle for a strike call. Fastball at 94. Well, Vesia stretching. Arraez waits. Will sets the target behind the plate. Now the 2-1. That is swung on, popped up, first base side, same spot as Tatis. Right there is Freeman, 2 down. And now the Padres down to their last out. And Manny Machado 0 for 4 today.
Tim, I think we may see one big hearty swing. First pitch if it's close.
He's going to give it everything for one swing here, at least one. Now Vesia's first pitch to Machado. Strike called. He started him with a changeup high in the zone. I think that surprised Machado. Well, Vesia gets ahead of him. The stretch by the Dodger lefty. The kick and the 0-1. A little bit high this time. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I love the change-up first pitch because you know Machado is thinking, look, one swing I can tie the game.
Vesia dealing a 1-1 now to Manny Machado. And Machado takes just a little off the plate outside. That was a changeup. Borderline pitch. And called the ball. So it's 2-1. And Vesia's next offer to Machado coming. That's high and outside, 3-1. (5-4) Dodgers leading by a single run. They are 20-18 in 1-run games. 3-1 pitch. And Machado takes a strike. He thought it was ball 4 again. And now the Padres down to their final strike. 48,000 plus on hand. Rising is 1. And time requested by Machado. Vesia goes down the back slope of the mound, picks up the rosin bag, throws it back down, kicks some dirt off the pitching rubber. And now he sets. Here comes the payoff pitch to Machado. The kick and the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and the ball game is over. The Dodgers sweep the Padres and take a 2-game lead in the National League Western Division standings. Mookie Betts go-ahead home run in the bottom of the 8th. The difference this afternoon. And Alex Vesia coming on and pitching a 1-2-3 top of the 9th, punching out Machado to end the game. 5-4 the final score. As your first place Dodgers wrap up this homestand, they'll head out on the road for 4 with the Rockies and then 3 more next weekend in San Diego with the Padres. Again, Dodgers 5, Padres 4. Rick and I are back with the totals in just a moment.
AM 570.
LA's best sports talk.
The real home of the Dodgers.
Matt Money Smith here. Not just talking about it. I'm a customer. Galpin Mazda, my man Dan Sturkle over there. He wants to hear from you. I got a CX-90 I absolutely love. My daughter drives a CX-5 pre-owned. And guess what both of them have? Pre-owned or new? That 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. That's what you get at Galpin. Ask for Dan